Hi friends, welcome back to Team Education. Friends, in this video we are discussing nature of the quadratic forms. Given problem is determine the nature, index, signature of the quadratic form 2x1 x2 plus 2x2 x3 plus 2x3 x1. Okay, friends, first you have to observe in the given problem they are asking nature, index and signature, but they are not asking reduce the quadratic form into canonical form. That you have to identify. If they are asking that question, this is a lengthy process. Reduce the quadratic form to canonical form, we have a different method. First method is diagonalization method, second one is orthogonal transformation, third one is Lagrange's reduction we have. Okay, but here they are not asking reduced into canonical form, just they are asking nature. How can you find out the nature of the quadratic form? Means first we have to convert the given quadratic form. This is in the form of x transpose ax. This quadratic form we have to convert into matrix form. After that we have to find out the eigenvalues lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 if A is a 3 by 3 matrix. If all the eigenvalues are positive, then we can say nature. How you can say nature here? Based on the sign of the eigenvalues. Next you have to say index. Index means number of positive eigenvalues. Next you have to say signature. Signature is nothing but the difference between positive eigenvalues and negative eigenvalues. So I think it is clear for you. So first what we have to do, this quadratic form we have to convert into matrix notation form. Solution. The given quadratic form can be written as x transpose ax, where x transpose is equal to x1, x2, x3. Friends, here you observe this is the quadratic form. It is containing x1, x2, x3. So we will get the symmetric matrix A of order 3 by 3. Okay friends. Now here you observe, first I am writing x1, x2, x3 here. Okay. Next I am writing here x1, x2, x3. So friends, you remember x1 into x1. So the diagonal element, actually you will get here 3 by 3 matrix. Why 3 by 3? Here you have how many variables? x1, x2, x3, 3 variables. That is why. First this is represent first diagonal element. What is this diagonal element here? x1 square coefficient. What is the x1 square here? Is there any x1 square? No, you don't have any x1 square. Write down 0. Next x2 into x2. What is the x2 quotient here? x2 square quotient is here. Is there any x2 square? No. That is why you write it is also 0. Next x3 into x3. Third diagonal element is x3 into x3 means x3 square quotient. Is there any x3 square term here? No. So write down this term is also 0. Next here you observe friends, x1 into x2. x1 into x2 quotient here you have to write. As well as you have a x2 x1 because this A is a symmetric matrix. When we are converting quadratic form into symmetric form, means A is a symmetric matrix. Now this is represent x1 comma x2 and x2 comma x1, both are same. So here we have to write the quotient of x1 x2 divided by 2. Here also we have to write the quotient of x1 x2 divided by 2. What is the quotient of x1 x2? You have 2. 2 by 2 means 1. Here also you have to write same 1. Okay. Next you write on x1 x3. What is x1 x3? Here you have, yes, here you have x1 x3 quotient is 2. So here you have to write 2 by 2 1. Again you have x3 x1 because this is a symmetric matrix, so both are same. So here you write 1 plus 1 will become a 2. Next here you write down x2 x3 quotient divided by 2. x2 x3 quotient what I have? 2. So 2 divided by 2 means 1. Here you also write down 1. So this is our symmetric matrix A. Is it clear friends? If you written this one, then you will secure 2 marks easily. Okay. Now what we have done? Quadratic form we are converted into symmetric matrix form. Later what we have to do? We have to find out the eigenvalues. Friends, we have symmetric matrix A is equal to 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0. Now the characteristic equation of capital A is mod of A minus lambda I is equal to 0. That is modulus of A minus lambda I means first you write in the matrix A minus lambda into you write in the matrix I. Here I is a identity matrix of order 3 by 3 because A is a identity matrix of order 3 by 3. That is the reason. So now I have written A minus lambda into identity matrix I have written. Now determinant of A minus lambda, 0 minus lambda, that is minus lambda. Next 1 minus 0, 1. Next 1 minus 0, 1, because you have only diagonals are 1, remaining all are 0. Due to that reason only you will get for the diagonals minus lambda. So now 1 minus 0 is 1. Next 0 minus lambda is minus lambda. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. Next 1 minus 0 is 1. Next 0 minus lambda is minus lambda. So which is equal to 0. If you are simplified this equation, then you will get a polynomial equation in lambda of degree 3. Friends, you can do directly determinant method, or else you can use a calculator. Okay, and now I am using calculator. Friends, we have A is a matrix. Yes or no? Now, if you simplify, you will get a polynomial in terms of lambda of degree 3. So, how many eigenvalues you will get? 3 eigenvalues. So, friends, now I am writing characteristic equation is of the form, if you are simplified, lambda cube minus trace A into lambda square plus trace of adjoint A into lambda minus det A is equal to 0. Friends, you remember, if you want to find out the eigenvalues without simplifying this by using calculator, it is better to use. Okay. Now, you remember this equation, lambda cube minus trace of A into lambda square plus trace of adjoint A into lambda minus det A is equal to 0. You will get alternate sign, plus minus. Okay. Now, I am using the calculator. For that, first I have to enter the matrix. Friends, now you go for mode. In that, first we have to go for matrix mode. First one is a composite, second one is a complex, third one is a start, fourth one is a Bayesian, fifth one is a equation, sixth one is a matrix. So press 6 button. Now you press AC button. Friends, you observe in the top what I have, mat. So now we are in a matrix mode. This will calculate all the matrices operations. Now here you observe, friends, one top of the one what you have, start. Here 4 top is matrix. So press shift 4. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to enter the matrix with the dimension 3 by 3. So first you press 1. Give a name. What is the name you are giving? Matrix A. So press 1. Now which one you require a dimension? 3 by 3. So press 1. Now you enter all the values. First value 0, which is equal to. Next we have to enter 1, which is equal to. Next 1 is equal to. Again you have 1, which is equal to. Next you have 0, which is equal to. 1 is equal to. 1 equal to. 1 is equal to. Next you have a 0. Now you press AC. Friends, we are entered matrix A and we are minimized. If you want, you can verify. Now you press shift 4. Check it, mat A. Mat A is number is what? 3. So press 3, which is equal to what now? You see 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. Now press AC. What you require, friends? You require to find out the trace A. By the observation, you tell me, friends, what you have a trace here? 0 plus 0 plus 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 means trace A is what here? Trace A is equal to 0. Next, what you required? Trace of adjoint A. We want trace of adjoint A, not total adjoint A. You remember. Okay, friends. Now you find out a trace of adjoint A. Before that, you required det A. You verify determinant is equal to 0 or not. So first, I am finding a determinant of A. Shift 4 into what I required? Determinant. Check it, friends. First one is the dimension. Second one data. Third one mat A. Fourth one mat B. Fifth one mat C. Sixth one math answer. Next, seventh one is determinant. So press 7. Determinant of what you required? Mat A. So shift 4 mat A, which is equal to. So what are, friends? Determinant is equal to 2. So write down here det A is equal to 2, which is not is equal to 0. When det A is equal to, det A is not equal to 0, you will get A inverse or not? Yes. What is the A inverse formula we have? A inverse is equal to adjoint A divided by det A. Already I know which value? Det A I know. So from this mat A inverse into det A, if you multiply, then what you are getting, friends? Adjoint A. Okay, friends. Now I required adjoint A. Now already what I did? Determinant. So which is, press AC first. Determinant what I got? 2. So press 2 into mat A inverse I want. Shift 4. Mat A is number 3. Press 3. Now A inverse I required. A inverse where I have x factorial. Yes, here you have a x inverse. So mat A inverse, which is gives the adjoint A. Check it. What is the adjoint A? Minus 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1. So now what I require? Trace of the adjoint A. I don't want adjoint A. I want trace of adjoint A. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. If I add it, then I will get a minus 3. So trace of adjoint A is minus 3. I am writing here. Trace of adjoint A is minus 3. Okay, now I got a trace A, next trace of adjoint A, next det A. Now you substitute these all values in this equation. Friends, you may get one doubt. Sir, if det A is equal to 0, if det A is equal to 0, A inverse does not exist. In this case, how can I find out a trace of adjoint A? That is a good question. I repeat again, if det A is equal to 0, friends, det A 0, then will you get A inverse? You cannot get the A inverse. In this case, what we have to do? You can find out adjoint of A trace directly. How can I find out? You see, friends, now it is 0. Okay, now for the 0, what I will get? You see, 0 into 0, 0, 0 minus 1. So minus 1 is the first one. What I am doing here? I am finding a trace diagonal values of the adjoint here. Diagonal values only. I am not required other values. Okay, for the 0, tell me what you will get value. 0 into 0, 0. This is minus 1. So minus 1 comma minus 1. For this third term, you find out 0 into 0. This is minus 1. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 are the diagonals of the adjoint matrix. So if I added these three, then what I will get? Trace of adjoint A minus 3. Even though det 0 or non-zero, without using calculator also you can do. Okay, friends, whenever you are getting det 0, to find the trace of adjoint A, we have to use this method. Okay, friends, now you substitute trace A value, det A value, trace of adjoint A value in this equation. Then you will have lambda cube minus trace A is what you have? 0. So 0 into lambda square plus trace of adjoint A, what I have? Minus 3. Minus 3 into lambda minus det A. What is the det A here you have? Minus 2, which is equal to 0. Now if you simplify it, then you will have lambda cube minus 3 lambda minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the cubic polynomial equation in lambda. So by using calculator, you can find out lambda values. You see, friends, now I am using calculator. Okay, how can I find out? First, you have to go for general method. General mode means you have to go for composite. Press mode or setup. Next, press 1. Now we are in a general mode. That is, here you don't have any matrix or statistics. Okay, friends. Now you required equations. Press mode button in that 5 equations mode. Here you have a lambda cube minus 3 lambda minus 2. It is a cubic polynomial in terms of lambda. So find out a cubic polynomial. This is a polynomial. This is a linear equation with 2 unknowns, linear equation with 3 unknowns, quadratic equation. This is cubic equation. So press 4 button. Now you enter lambda cube quotient here. Lambda cube quotient, what I have? 1. Next you enter lambda square quotient. Is there any lambda square? No. Press 0. Next you have a lambda quotient. What is the lambda quotient? Minus 3 is equal to, next constant, what I have? Minus 2, which is equal to. Now again you press is equal button. X1 is equal to what? 2. X2 is equal to what? Minus 1. Is there any X3? No, we are not getting X3. Friends, you remember we have a lambda 1 is equal to minus 2. Lambda 2 is equal to minus 1. What about the third element? Once again I am repeating. You see, if you press is equal button, lambda 1 means x1 is 2. So this is plus 2, friends. Next to have you lambda 2. Lambda 2 is how much? Minus 1. What about the lambda 3? Not appearing. Friends, here you observe whenever a cubic polynomial is there, you will get 3 roots. But here you have 2 roots. How can I get another root? Friends, you remember we have a trace of A is equal to sum of eigenvalues. Sum of eigenvalues. Okay, what is the trace here you have? For the matrix 0. What are the eigenvalues here you have? 2 minus 1. Okay, 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So, what about the third eigenvalue? You remember, friends, third eigenvalue might be lambda 1 or lambda 2. Third eigenvalue might be lambda 1 or lambda 2. If you take in lambda 1, what will happen? 2 plus 2, 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So, this is wrong. So, lambda 1 you should not take. So what we have to do in this case, you take lambda 2 is a lambda 3, both are equal. Now if you are taken minus 1, now you check it, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 minus 1 0. So like this, whenever a root is repeated, you have to remember third root is also equal to the first root or second root. How can you identify? By using eigenvalue properties. That is, trace of A is equal to sum of eigenvalues, or det A is equal to product of the eigenvalues. What is the determinant of A? You have minus 2. Okay friends, like this you can find out. Okay, 2 only. You have a det A is equal to 2, but first eigenvalue 2, second eigenvalue minus 1. When how can I get 2? This is one more is minus 1. If you take in 2, it will become a minus 4. That is wrong. So the root is repeated. Now in this case, lambda 3 is equal to minus 1. Finally, by we got 3 eigenvalues. Yes or no? By using 3 eigenvalues, we can say index, rank, nature of the quadratic form, signature. Okay friends, the eigenvalues of A are 2 comma minus 1 comma 1. Now what you require? Nature of the quadratic form. Nature of quadratic form. What is the nature of quadratic form? Here the eigenvalues are positive as well as negative. So you can say the nature of quadratic form is indefinite. If all the eigenvalues are positive, you can say this is a positive definite. If all the eigenvalues are negative, you can say negative definite. And if suppose if you are getting 0 1 1, means one is 0, another two are positive, then you can say semi positive. If 0 minus 1 minus 1 if you are getting, then in this case you can say semi negative. But here you have both positive and negative. So the nature of quadratic form is indefinite. Next you required index. What is mean by index? Now index means number of positive eigenvalues. How many number of positive eigenvalues here you have? 1. So you can say index is 1. Next signature. Signature means the difference between positive eigenvalues and negative eigenvalues. Positive eigenvalues is 1. Next negative eigenvalues are how many you have? 2. So 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. So this is the signature. And finally, you can also find out the rank. Rank is nothing but, generally rank we are denoting with small r. Rank means number of non-zero eigenvalues. How many number of non-zero eigenvalues are there? 3. So rank is 3. I repeat again friends, what we are doing here? First we are finding from the quadratic form to symmetric form matrix A. From that matrix A we are finding eigenvalues. Now how can you verify nature of quadratic form? Means nature of quadratic form means if all the eigenvalues are positive, then you can say positive definite. If all the eigenvalues are negative, then you can say negative definite. Next, if one is a 0, another all the eigenvalues are, means except one is 0, remaining all are positive, then you can say semi positive definite. 1 is 0, remaining all the eigenvalues are negative, then you can say negative definite. Whenever you have a both positive and negative eigenvalues, then you can say the nature of quadratic form is indefinite. Next, index. Index means the number of positive eigenvalues are denoting with the index. How many number of eigenvalues are there positive? Only 1. So index is 1. Next, signature. The difference between positive eigenvalues and negative eigenvalues. Difference between positive eigenvalues and negative eigenvalues. How many positives are there? 1. How many negatives are there? 2. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Next, rank of the quadratic form. Rank is nothing but the number of non-zero eigenvalues. How many non-zero eigenvalues are there? 3. So rank is equal to 3. Like this, we can find out rank, index, signature of the nature of the quadratic form. Okay, without doing a canonical form. Now I am going to give one problem. Please try to solve. Find the nature, rank, index, signature of the quadratic form. Minus 3x1 square, minus 3x2 square, minus 3x3 square, minus 2x1x2, minus 2x1x3, plus 2x2x3. Friends, here you have to get a rank is equal to 3. Next, index is here you have to get 0. Next, to signature you have to get minus 3. Nature you have to get a negative definite. Okay, please try to find out and verify with the answer. Thank you for watching this video.